Hi everyone, it's Meg with Chasing Retro, and today I have sort of an unboxing. These are a set of vintage fashion stickers that I received from Grabie, and I told them that I would open them and show them and then use them in crafting in a video on my channel. So the first part of this video will be opening these and showing you what's inside, and then part two will be a couple of projects that I have in mind on how I want to use these little guys. They're adorable. Most of them look like the types of ladies that would be on a sewing pattern. I've actually already opened the pink. So let's see what they look like. They're organized by color. You know, obviously they have other colors in them, but you know, these are mostly red dresses and blue and green. And then there's one pack of men and boys, and so we'll look at that too. I believe each one of them has 40 stickers inside, and they all have this white border. Let me see if it is not translucent or transparent. I don't think. I'm just checking. Oh, it is. It's sort of, it's very lightly translucent. So it's not going to be as stark white as it appears. But if that bothers you, if you want just the lady, you can absolutely use a craft knife. This is my favorite one right here. In fact, I probably need to link to this below. If you ever want to know what my favorite tools are, I have a list below my videos of my Amazon affiliate links, and it's just my favorite products. And occasionally, of course, the prices will go sky high because they're out of stock. So please don't buy them if that's the case. I can't really keep track of how the prices go up and down, but at least you will have the actual name of my favorite products that I love. So this is an ergonomic craft knife. So you could just very easily go around her with scissors and then use this knife to do these little cutouts right there. So they range, looks like in decades, roughly 50s through the late 70s, because this looks more 70s to me. She's got a perm. And there's two of each design. Those look like nightgowns. I don't know though, they're wearing shoes. These days it's hard to tell what's a nightgown and what's a dress. I love these thin little heels. They remind me of those little original Barbie shoes. This one looks more like 30s actually, because it's that flowy organza type material, and her hair. I hope these are in focus. I have the camera closer than normal because these are so small. That's definitely 60s right here. This one, unfortunately, has cut off her legs, but you could easily put this at the bottom of a card or tag and it wouldn't matter. They're not shiny, which is another plus. They're very matte. I guess a matte vellum would be the best way to describe it. I really like this girl. I like her little dress with the apple. She looks fun and smart. She's got that look on her face like she knows what's up. That's cute. I love all the florals. So these will be great for spring journals and or almost like a Three's Company kind of girl, or a vintage fashion journal, or my absolute favorite kind of journal to make. I don't know, I say that every time. It's in the top 5. I love to make retro sewing journals, and these would be perfect for that because they look like the sewing pattern ladies. So that's the pink. I'm not going to go through all of the bags in this much detail. I am going to leave these out now because I have a special place for them. There's a little trio of ladies in green. I like these. I've seen this image in particular in other Junk Journal digital kits, so it must be a easy to find image. I've used those girls before. She looks like a movie star. I think I've seen this girl too. Oh man, I just love the cut and shape of these dresses. I would totally dress like this if I wouldn't appear weird. I love it. She's got a choker on. It's like a bubble type dress. I love those too. That's cute. She looks like Midge. She looks like that lady, the decorator in Breakfast at Tiffany's. I love that. I love polka dots. Okay. So I hope this is giving you guys a good idea of the assortment of things in here. That's Edwardian or Art Deco. That is much earlier in style. She looks like Jackie a lot. I love this right here. I love the types of material where it would be like scattered flowers here, and then at the, like woven seamlessly into the fabric at the bottom would be a wider. I love that. I'm sure there's a word for that, but I don't know what it is. She looks like Skipper. Here's another early 20s or late 10s. I love this hat. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, this one's peeling up. I'll have to use this one soon. She will stick to others and get messed up. She is very hippie. This is pretty. I have a little piece of sticker on me. More nightgowns, bathrobe. Okay, that's the blues. Here are the yellows slash ivory, I guess. My kitty cat's scratching at the door to go into the next room. He's just gonna have to wait a minute. I love that hat. Do y'all wear hats? I have a big wide brim hat like this, and I of course take it when we go to the beach, but sometimes I wear it just out in the yard, and I get the funniest looks from our neighbors. I'm like, come on, people still have to wear hats like this, right? I am not the only one. That is adorable. I love her hair. I love the outfit. I love the shoes. I love everything. Yellow is one of the colors I do not look good in. I think it's very difficult to actually really look good in yellow because of the skin tone problem. And me, I have a very pale skin tone and also red hair. So when I wear yellow, I look like sick. But it's one of my favorite colors. So I like wearing yellow pants and shoes, and it's better if it's not next to my face. So here's a wedding dress that's ivory, but they put it in the yellows, but that's pretty, like a candlelight wedding dress maybe. This is more of a chartreuse color. Adorable. She's got those gloves, or holding a glove and wearing the other one. That's cute. Her feet got cut off, unfortunately, but that happens. Sometimes you just got to work with what you have. If you have 3/4 of an image, you just work it into your project and make it look like you intended it to look like that, right? These are blacks and grays. I love that. I love that sheer. These are going to be so fun to work with. This is very 1920s. I have a folder. It's going to be a long while before I have enough fodder for it, but I have a running folder as of last week on 1920s journal stuff, so I will be putting those in there. She's kind of flapper looking. I love this kind of collar. It looks like she's going to the horse races. Here's another Edwardian type. Pretty. 20s. 20s with that long cigarette. That's more Victorian, isn't it? Okay, let's do the red and white, and then we'll do the gentleman last. That looks like a bridesmaid's dress for sure. I love it when there's three together because they look like they're just causing trouble, you know? You can really have fun with some snarky sayings with these, which is one of the ideas that I had. We'll see if it pans out. There's an artist named Anne Lentor, I want to say, Anne Lentor, who you might see her work on like refrigerator magnets, but she'll get like 50s housewives and she'll make these little expressions and it looks like she's saying them, but in a passive aggressive way. Anne Taintor, that's it. I think she's funny. Of course, a lot of it is a little bit, you know, on the edge. You're like, should I laugh at that? But I love the whole idea of it, the little sarcastic comments. They're fun things to put on a cup of coffee to give you that laugh that you need in the morning, right? Here is a beautiful bride. That is just luxurious. And then here is a bridal party. Or, well, two brides. Maybe it's a double wedding. My best friend and I used to say that we were going to room together in college, get married together, and have a baby at the same time. Now, I want to know if y'all figured out whether or not that worked out. It did not. But when you're 8 and your best friends, you're like, we're going to do everything together. It's all going to work out just perfect. I have never been to a double wedding, but I know they were pretty popular for a while. I think it'd be fun, and would that not be a great way for families to save money? You can split everything down the middle. Well, except the dress. You each have to have one of those. groom's family would save cash too, because it's, you know, the same amount of food and all that. Ooh, that one has like a little pink trim. This looks like Elizabeth Taylor in the original Father of the Bride, which I love. I love all the Father of the Bride movies. I like the original two, Father of the Bride and Father's Little Dividend with Spencer Tracy and Elizabeth Taylor, and I love the new ones with, I say new, Steve Martin. We watch them pretty often as a family. Lots of brides in here. So if you are wanting to do a wedding journal, this white set will get you ready for that. Okay, last but not least, we have the gentleman and I think there's some kids in here. I could be wrong. Let's look. These might only be old gentlemen. No, there's some kids. And I don't know why there's not little girls in the ladies. I think that would have been a really fun addition, but that's fine. Because I don't know if I'm going to use the young boys stickers as much as I would because the little girls' dresses are just so cute back then. I love looking at pictures of my grandparents. Like, I have a picture of my grandpa when he was going to a college football game, and he was dressed like this. Like, all of them were. They were wearing suits and derby hats, or whatever that's called, to a football game in the early 50s, late 40s maybe. Those look like 1920s style outfits. Look at the sailor suits. Cute. He's adorable. Here's another half cut off guy. He is blowing bubbles. Ooh. If my cat hears me say that word, he thinks I'm gonna blow bubbles for him. He loves bubbles. He looks like the little guy that sells music. Did you hear me say bubbles? Yeah, I said bubbles. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to tease you with that word. There's a little boy over here blowing bubbles. It's like a tutor. Have you finished your reading assignment, young man? Okay, so that is all of the stickers. That would be 40 in each pack. And how many packs were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 320 stickers, and I will link below the link to the item at Grabie if you're interested. And then stay tuned. In a second, I will show you part 2 where I make a few pieces of fun ephemera with these.